reflective video. To begin, I completed my placement at a high school which entailed of grades 9 to 12. I taught 3 classes, a Year 11 Design and Technology class, a Year 9 Food Technology class, and lastly a Year 9 IST class. For this reflective video, I'm going to discuss my experience with my Year 9 IST class. I was significantly challenged, however I strongly believe that between the first lesson and the last lesson, I grew greatly and I really demonstrated my full ability of teaching and overcoming these challenges that I had, with persistent learning and reflecting on constructive feedback. Firstly, in relation to the standards, the one I struggled with the most was know the content and how to teach it. This class was my second IST class that I had ever taken on my placement, and so my content knowledge was very minimal. I struggled teaching myself the content over the 3-week period, which made it difficult to deliver it to the students. I aimed to gain as much help as I could from my supervising teacher, however there was only so much she could do and teach me. My first lesson of that class was not the best. I had minimal knowledge in what I was teaching them, which affected the rapport I was aiming to build with the students. I tried my hardest to become familiar with the content as much as possible, however the students noticed how I was stumbling on my words and felt very vulnerable in the classroom. I remember standing at the front with a very low voice and reserved body language. My supervising teacher could sense that I was very nervous, and at the end of the class, she still supported and understood me, although she knew that she needed to give me strong constructive feedback for me to improve. My supervising teacher had advised me to walk around the room whilst I talk, that way I'm able to grasp the students' attention. I was also advised to challenge the students and ask them prompting questions. This allowed me to see whether they understood the content I was explaining, as well as for them to explain it to me also. I believe I needed to work hard on this advice and try to implicate it as much as I could. I was also advised by other staff to base my lessons off a more student-centered approach, whereby the students are learning for themselves and the attention is focused on them and their learnings rather than me. This is also related to the social constructivist approach, whereby students are active learners and they're doing rather than listening. My supervising teacher gave me a lot of written and verbal feedback for this class, and I always reflected on both the way I taught my classes and what my supervising teacher said. I could definitely see an improvement on my teachings as the weeks went on. My supervising teacher, however, was not the only individual that I received feedback from. Whilst I had free periods, I sat in the staff room. I conversed with some of the other staff members and told them my concerns with that class. They explained to me their ways of dealing and delivering content and learning the content themselves. I knew for myself that it was important to receive feedback and advice from not just one person, but a few, as they all contributed into molding my methods and improving my lessons. I aim to work on Standard 7, as I knew it will help me through this situation and allow me to expand my knowledge on how to deal with these situations like this. It also improved my social skills and build confidence.